Hi, my name is Donna Curtin. Welcome to Breaking Weight Loss Barriers, where we break weight loss barriers and make weight loss dreams come true. Today is Saturday, July 11th, 2020, and it is time to reveal whether I lost or gained weight or whether I sustained the weight that I lost since my last weigh in. Today, I maintained my 9.2-pound weight loss since my last weigh in, and I have lost an additional 2.9 pounds, which gives me a weight loss total of 12.1 pounds. I must say that the weight loss is a great accomplishment. It sure feels good to lose weight and keep it off. I want you to know that I'm not just tooting my own horn, but when we do good, we must praise our individual selves for any weight loss accomplishment that we make. Because to lose weight and keep it off is hard work. And since we're putting in the hard work, we deserve the praise. I remember the days when I did not meet the weight loss mark. And what did I do? I beat myself up. So now that I am finally in a place that I know and can apply the techniques to lose weight and keep it off, I'm going to praise myself through every weight loss accomplishment that I achieve. You too should learn to praise yourself for any weight loss accomplishment that you made during your weight loss journey, no matter how small the accomplishment is. Because the small steps that you are taking to gain the skills to break away from the influences that have you trapped in a state of obesity will move you further away from a lifestyle that supports obesity. And over time, you will see that you have mastered the techniques that will lead you to a lifestyle that frees you from the bondage of obesity. Losing weight and keeping it off is all about learning and mastering the mental techniques that will help you to get into the right mindset to receive your weight loss blessing. And it is about understanding how your body works to cause weight gain and weight loss, and then to apply the appropriate technique to bring about the favorable results that you seek. Would you like to know how I lost the weight and kept it off since last Saturday? Well, this is how I lost the weight and kept it off during the week. Since last Saturday, which begins my week for the sake of my dietary and fasting routine, I ate on each day from Saturday through Tuesday. My diet consists of protein, fat, fruit, vegetables, dairy, and grains. I feasted on whole foods until I felt full and satisfied each day. And then I forced myself to water fast after several days of feasting. From experience with the feasting and fasting method, I have learned that when you fast, the water weight may come off rapidly, but when you eat again, you will regain some of the water weight. However, through practice with feasting and fasting and weighing yourself along the way, you can master the technique in that you will learn at what rate you regain weight over the course of the days that you are feasting. And then you will learn about how many days that you must water fast in order to lose the regained weight after feasting, in addition to accomplishing further weight loss. For me, I learned that when I feast for several days, I follow the feasting with 3 to 4 days of water fasting. I can lose weight and keep it off that way. So, over the past 7 days, after the feasting to move into the phase of water fasting, I weighed myself to see how much weight I gained. And the weight gain gave me the incentive to move into my fasting routine because I knew that if I wanted to lose that regained weight, that is normal after fasting, I must give myself at least 3.5 consecutive days of water fasting to lose the regained weight and to lose additional weight. So after the several days of feasting on each of those following days, uh, from Wednesday up until today, I water fasted. During the water fast, I drink at least 6 to 8 cups of water with 1 teaspoon of lemon juice per 2 cups of water. I find that when I spend at least 3 consecutive days water fasting with a little lemon juice in the water, it makes drinking water more palatable. Also, the lemon juice in the water curbs my appetite. Therefore, I can sustain the fasting more easily. Balancing eating and fasting to lose weight and keep it off is way more manageable now compared to when I first started learning how to strike the balance of eating and fasting. I have been practicing to balance eating and fasting for a little more than 1.5 years since starting my online weight loss journey. And I have finally gotten the knack for balancing eating and fasting to lose weight and to keep it off. So for this week, the challenge remains the same as last week. I will strive to balance eating and fasting to lose weight and keep it off. Getting the weight off and keeping it off is no easy task. If you want to hear about the journey of how I overcame compulsive overeating to get to the point where I gained the ability to balance eating and fasting to lose weight and keep it off, you might want to browse through the videos on my channel and view some of them to get the gist of what I have been doing to enable myself to stick to a dietary and fasting routine. More specifically, to get some inspiration and insight on how to uh, overcome compulsive overeating, check out my video below in the link titled Compulsive Overeating to One Meal a Day. Now, I want to thank you for sharing your day with me on Saturday's weigh-in. Please join me on next Saturday to see if I lost or gained weight or if I sustained the previous weight loss. Now, let's talk about obesity. Today's topic is obesity can be spread from person to person. Do you know that a friend becoming obese in a given time interval increase a person's chance of becoming obese by 57%? That among pairs of adult siblings, one becoming obese increased the chance that the other became obese by 40%? That among spouses, when a spouse becomes obese, increased the likelihood that the other became obese by 37%, and that among those working in small firms, a co-worker becoming obese increased a person's chance of becoming obese, particularly if that co-worker is admired by another person. According to a lecture on the person-to-person spread of obesity by Dr. Nicholas A. Christakis, who is a sociologist and physician who conducts research in the areas of social networks and biosocial science, who we network with encourage norms and magnify the spread of behaviors that contribute to the spread of obesity. So, if you are trying to lose weight and keep it off, who you spend time with may influence your weight gain or weight loss. Today, though the evidence reveals the spread of obesity from person to person, the focus for today is how to detach yourself from the obesity person to person influences that may hinder you from weight loss while you are still being a part of your personal social network. When some of us decide to go on a diet to lose weight, we expect some kind of support from the other party that we frequent with. That is, we want the person to be mindful that as an individual, we are trying to put into practice a new dietary practice to lose weight and keep it off. Therefore, we want that person not to bring food or drink around us or to offer us foods that we are trying to stay away from that will trigger us to yield to our compulsive overeating behaviors that we as individuals are trying to overcome. But because the other person is not on board with your individual personal weight loss pursuit, and that person continues to compulsively overeat around you, as both of you often did together, that person's non-compliance to your weight loss goals may make you feel like that person does not want you to lose weight and keep it off for whatever insecure reasons that that person may have. What you think that that person is negatively doing to you or not, out of that person's own personal insecurities, you must learn to not worry about how that person feels about how you are now trying to put into practice new healthy dietary practices. The most that you can do for that person is to give that person insight as to what your new dietary practices entail and set social boundaries of what norms you will or will not continue to follow within the social network that you frequent with to ensure that you take care of your personal dietary needs first. Regardless of currently being in a state of obesity, of which we as individuals are trying to reverse for whatever our individual reasons are, we can all agree that each of us only have one body for life, and that whatever state that we find our bodies in as individuals, we must love ourselves as we are, though we are seeking to achieve a weight loss. On a human level, self love comes first. Then you love your neighbor as yourself. Many of us often love others more than we love ourselves as individuals. So we do not take charge over our dietary choices, and then we blame the other person for our own inability to resist the food and drink temptations. To be successful at losing weight and keeping it off, you must focus on taking care of yourself first, and do not feel guilty about taking care of yourself first. Remember that you must set social boundaries of what norms you will follow or not within your personal social networks. Self care includes, but is not limited to, the following six things. I found that these six things have worked for me as I embarked upon self care. So, my self care tips are: hold to your belief system, set boundaries of what norms and ideas you will follow or not, decide upon and follow which dietary, exercise, or fasting system works best for you. Learn to take care of yourself regardless of what is happening around you. Do the things that you love to do that brings you joy right now within your current situation. Stop with the notion that I will do this and that when I lose weight. Do the things that you love to do now. Tomorrow is not promised. For however long or short life is, you deserve to live a fulfilling life now. And as for the other person, let that person grow at his or her own pace. But for you, the game changer to developing the ability to care for yourself is that as an individual, you must become emotionally independent. More specifically, the meaning of emotional independence, based upon a quick definition I got from the web, is that emotional independence means choosing your mood and attitude and not letting your feelings be solely determined by what is happening to you and what is happening around you. It means not letting outside situations control your feelings. It means enjoying spiritual freedom. Self love comes first. So, though statistically obesity can be spread person to person through norms and ideas, we as individuals must develop the power to choose not to let outside situations control how we care for ourselves as individuals. As individuals, to bring about our own weight loss success, we must learn to block out what we think others are thinking about us and are trying to do to us, and concentrate on developing our individual abilities to get engrossed into the positive mindset, to stick to a weight loss plan, regardless of what eating practices the others may indulge in around us. So, though the statistics show that obesity is spread from person to person within your personal social network as an individual, you have the power to choose which influences you will be governed by and how you are going to engage in self love while you continue to enjoy that person within your personal network. Maybe as you gain emotional independence and commit to self care to bring about your own weight loss and weight loss maintenance, your personal weight loss triumphs may inspire that other person to embark on his or her own weight loss journey. And if it does not inspire the other person, then let that person come to his or her own realizations to embark on obesity interventions. A good thing to do to inspire that other person within your personal network to embark on a weight loss journey too is to share the videos that I have uh, provided for you to enhance the weight loss spread from person to person. The motive behind making the videos that are produced is for the purpose to enhance the weight loss spread from person to person. We have come to the end of this session. Thank you for watching and listening to this video. I hope that my story encourages you towards the fulfillment of your weight loss transformation. And if this program is inspirational to you, please return for more inspiration. And remember, what we do today will pay off tomorrow. May we all achieve our weight loss dreams together. So be it.